This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Well, welcome to the Elgin Gym, site of this matchup between a doubleheader between the Guymon Lady Tigers, the Elgin Lady Owls, and then followed up by the boys with the Tigers and Owls going to battle on a doubleheader on a Thursday night. You say Thursday night basketball? Where did that come from? Well, it's called makeups, and when you have a football team that goes to the state championship and they play in December, then you got to jockey with some scheduling. Carl Albert had to do the same thing. And by the way, speaking of Carl Albert, Elgin will be playing Carl Albert tomorrow night, and we'll have that up in the metro area in Middle with Carl Alberts, and the broadcasters will be handling that game as you're going to see Elgin back-to-back. For those who did not make the 6-hour trip from Guymon, welcome into the broadcast. Welcome into the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're glad to have you along. These two teams just played about 12 days ago. It was in the first part of February, and unfortunately the girls lost 59-29 for the Elgin Lady Owls. So that's a long bus ride trip, and they remember that, and now we return the favor as the Guymon Lady Tigers come into town. Didn't know weather-wise how that was going to impact things with a little bit of the conditions that we expected a couple of days ago. That's kind of cleared out, and we're back to action. And, of course, tonight and then tomorrow being Valentine's Day. So happy early Valentine's to you. It's my father's birthday, and so we wish him a happy birthday as well. So we've got 8 minutes before we have the national anthem and the starting lineups of this one. It's the Guymon Lady Tigers and the Elgin Lady Owls right here at the Elgin Owl Gym. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
They say the best way to be a good neighbor is to know your neighbors and give a little help when they need it. And when you need a little, you can find help at Ace Hardware in Elgin. Not only do they offer everything from grills to flowers, paint, hardware, and tools, they offer experience to help guide you through the process. And they're happy to take the time to make sure you can do it right. Ace Hardware of Elgin. They're more than just a hardware store. They're your neighbors. Ace Hardware, 7796 Highway 277 in Elgin.
Scott's House of Flowers in Elgin has been proud to serve Elgin and the surrounding area with a wide variety of flowers and gifts for all occasions. Come see them for great gift ideas, including the exclusive Tyler candles. And who couldn't resist Sweet Shop USA, featuring handmade grand truffles. Scott's House of Flowers, just off Highway 277 in Elgin. Delivery available, or stop by for easy pickup. Phone 492-4880. Scott's House of Flowers.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
right, back here at the Elgin Gym site of this matchup. It's a doubleheader for girls starting off and then guys. There was no JV games today. They kind of had to cancel and shift things around because this is a makeup game because of the football season, the success of the Elgin Owls winning a state title. So they kind of had to move some of the players that were still playing, and so they kind of moved those games around. That's why we're playing like the only basketball game in town, basically on a Thursday makeup game between Elgin and Guymon. As we mentioned, they took the road trip on February the 1st, just right around the corner where the girls for Guymon were successful with a victorious win over the Elgin Lady Owls. The boys then for the Elgin Owls beat Guymon in that. We've got about 4 minutes left before the national anthem and the starting lineups. Hey, make sure that you download our free app. It's on Apple and Android devices. Just search the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's free to download and free to watch. Also, sign up for Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. We can connect to your home television sets as well. And then connect to us socially, because just like this impromptu game, hey, how did you know it was coming up? How can we know it's going to come up? You can go on our X, on Facebook, and on Instagram. For those who are on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can go to our website, subscribe to our weekly newsletter. It's a free newsletter that will kind of tell you what's going on and what's coming up. So we've got another timeout to take, about 3 minutes before the national anthem and the starting lineups. We'll do that right after this. You're watching Elgin Basketball Game of the Week right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Memorial Ohio Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Welcome back to the Elgin Gym, site of this showdown between a doubleheader between the Lady Owls and the Guymon Lady Tigers. And so the Lady Tigers are going to be in all black with the white and kind of an orange trim with their colors of the Lady Tigers. And we'll introduce them first as our visiting guests with a long bus ride there and back. So the Guymon Lady Tigers, under the direction of head coach Tyler Chapman, as we said, they played in February. So Adelia Valdez, she's a junior, 5'11". So wearing number 4, also 11, Ali Vasquez, 5'11", junior. Followed by Argoniez, she's a senior at 5'2". Brooklyn Tuttle, 5'8", junior. And then Viviana Castilla, she's a 5'5", junior. Now we'll have the Elgin Lady Owls being introduced, and they're all white with red. Got one more Elgin home game next week, and we'll conclude all of the home games. So Maddie Nez will get the start at senior, 5'6". And a junior wearing number 10, 5'3", Marissa Merez. So a senior at 5'4", Kylie Wood. Jasmine Simmons, she's a 5'6", junior. And then underneath, reaching her 1,000th career point last game, Kelby Carter, the junior. And just think, already acknowledged 2 Lawton High players that had the 1,000 mark, that they are seniors. She's a junior. So, yeah, she's coming back. Glad you could have along the ride for this one. Excited to bring it to you. On the Oklahoma Sports Network, and we'll put 8 on the board and get ready for first quarter action. Kind of the referee's going to go describe which side we're going. The opening tip is going to be controlled by the Elgin Lady Owls. Kind of work this around with perimeter passing. Going to go try to Kelby Carter initially with a crash of 3 defensive players. She misses. The Elgin gets the rebound, though, and we'll set this one up. 3 ball on the way. Misses in and out. An opportunity for the first possession for the Elgin Lady Owls. Come up empty. Just underway. Going to try to thought low post, then back out for a 3 ball. No good. Loose ball, and that's going to go out of bounds. Look to inbounds. Guymon in there all darks. They're all black with the white numbers. There's going to be a kick out of bounds, and so Guymon will still inbounds from the side court. Bounce pass down below, little stop, shop, up and in for two. So Guymon gets on the board first. Quickly underneath. So a little handoff to Carter is good to tie it up. And that's going to be the philosophy, is what we say, is the low post down below. So goes the Elgin Owls with Kelby Carter. As we mentioned, with 1,000 career points as a junior, last game for homecoming. We'll be back here Tuesday on the court, and then we'll be senior night. Kind of wrap things up as we get ready for the closeout of where you're going to start the playoff run, to try to make the final 8 if you're one of the fortunate teams to do so. If you can get out of area, it's where it's really competitive. A long haul 3, back iron's no good. Gets the rebound, though, so the offensive boards, puts up a second shot. Kelby Carter touches it momentarily. It's going to go out of bounds, but they're going to say last touch by Guymon. So all of that work for naught. And we're all tied up at 2 apiece, and they're going to show the pressure going to put on for Guymon against the Elgin Lady Owls. Now, Elgin Lady Owls are down a few players because of injury. Kind of stated that. We've not seen a couple of them in a while. Going to let that one sail for a 3 ball, and that goes in. So Merez kicks it up for a 5-2 lead. Down the other end of the floor. Going to try to respond with a back-to-back threes. No. Kelby Carter with the rebound loosely, and she couldn't control it. Goes on the line and out of bounds. So unfortunately, she gets the rebound but steps out. And will stay down. Oh, nice little quick inland pass. He got caught napping. And we'll see what the press is 5-4 Elgin lead. Just underway. A little steal, put back up off the glass for 2 is good. And just like that, back-to-back points. Elgin was able to do that with a team that had hard time getting across the press. Down to Kelby Carter. So if you can do that, and you can do that quickly, they can score in a hurry. And so Carter's got the Elgin Lady Owls rolling a bit. Little stop and pop inside the paint, no good. Rebounded by Carter. She got a little bit of the height advantage there. This time Kelby's not underneath. It's going to be a throwaway and a steal coming back down the other end of the floor. Oh, a nice little give and go. Layup is good. And a timeout is called. So the Elgin Owls call a timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Well, the Elgin Lady Owls called a quick timeout. Trying to get past these presses. That's really been the problem right now. Kelby Carter with a spin move right outside the paint. Little kick out for a 3 ball, and that goes good. So Maddie Nez connects for the Elgin Lady Owls. Going to make it a 10-8 score. Back up top. Start the perimeter. Outside passing to get a three, and it hits the back iron, no good, and a loose ball, and it's tied up down below, and they're going to say jump ball. So the arrow is going to go for the Elgin way. Still a little bit of a press with 3:44 here in quarter one. Going to pass this. And really trying to force it down to Kelby Carter. Luckily, it goes out of bounds for the Elgin Lady Owls, but there are three. They know what this game plan is. They've done their film study, and they've already played once already, so they already know. So she's going to be heavily guarded. She's double-teamed right now. That's going to leave a wide-open player. That's what we said Maddie Nez was able to hit with a three. So is Merez. Merez way outside up top, and she'll restart and regroup with 3:23 left to go. From way downtown, Merez, no good. Loose ball, picked up by Guymon, and quickly down the floor. Outside. It's kind of back and forth. Vasquez back over to Argonias. Three ball on the way. No. Rebound, Carter. Elgin with a one-bucket lead with 2:48 remaining in quarter number one. Well, it's just kind of stolen away with the touch pass inside, and they quickly go down with a fast break opportunity, slowing it down just a bit to get the top of the key, and we'll start new. Left wing back up top. Outside perimeter, coach instructing them to go. Going to three ball it, no good. Kelby Carter with the rebound. She's double teamed immediately. Hand off, and then Carter throws a launch down court. We're going to go inside the lane, and they're going to say a travel. Before she was able to penetrate is a turnover. Fast little first quarter. Not a lot of fouls. In fact, there's none. No fouls called so far, and I just did the broadcast jinx, where there has not been any stoppage. Stop and pop, rattles in and out, and then back in. And we're all tied up at 10 apiece. Oh, almost had that. Went out of bounds, and then a steal, up and in, and back-to-back points. Boy, you got to hate when that happens. And that becomes the pressure and the press. Kelby Carter, and then the and one. We'll see the assist, the one-on-one, and that's what they're going to try to do because she's double-teamed and sometimes she gets the three. So count the bucket. Try for the three-point swing. And she does not. Guess they say that the foul was on the floor and did not count. So I was premature on saying and the foul. So she was fouled before the bucket went in, and now we got our, what was they say? When I said there was no fouls and I did the broadcast jinx, well, then we had back-to-back fouls for both of them. That's just how it goes. Simmons charged with her first. Second shot coming up is good. She connects them both. Has a one-bucket lead with 1:13 left to go in quarter one. And that's going to be stolen as the press. And then restolen on the other end. Coming down, Carter all alone. Up, and they're going to say foul on the way in. This time it did not have to worry about a conversion, but she got Vasquez is going to be charged with the personal. That's going to be her first, team second. Carter to the line to shoot two. Back iron's no good. Remember last year they instituted getting rid of the 1-and-1s, and they just have 5 fouls per quarter per team to get you in the bonus. And that's worked out pretty good. Second shot, no good. So an opportunity to try to tie comes up empty for the Elgin Lady Owls. Down by a bucket with under a minute to go. Hand in her face, gets it up. No good. Rebounded by Carter. Back over to Merez. No. Maddie. So that was over to Simmons. To Wood. And Maddie Nez tries for another 3. Misses that. 29 seconds left to go. Quickly down the other end of the floor. Launches from downtown. No good. Rebound, though. A stop and pop. Does not get it. Down to 15 seconds on the third try. And that's the charm. Vasquez gets it in for 2. To extend the Guymon lead by 4. We talked about how quick of a quarter it was with no fouls, and then I had to bring it up. And we've had 4 since then. There's a throwaway. Final 6 seconds of this one. Play for the last shot. They'll wait till let it roll. Oh, it's 0.6 seconds. 0.6, not 6. So that ends the first quarter. 16-12. The Guymon Lady Tigers lead. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Well, welcome back to the Elgin Gym, and we're into the second quarter. Where we have Guymon with a 4-point lead. That's actually the largest tonight. Both teams have kind of gone back and forth with what they've been trying to do. And will not wait and hesitate with that shot right there. That's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Guymon. So comes the Lady Owls, starting fresh anew here in the second quarter. Kind of a makeup game, throwaway makeup game from the conclusion of the football season, which was tremendous for the Elgin Owls. They won their first state title in football, playing in the middle month of December, which is also basketball season. So they kind of had to work around with the schedule, and welcome to a Thursday night matchup. Guymon take the long bus ride here, launches this one, and the bank is open. So the bank shot is good. Let's see if Elgin can respond. It's been kind of a run for Guymon right now. So remember, back on the first, Guymon was able to take a big win over the Lady Owls. Simmons will back for a 3, and that's no good, and a whistle on the floor, and we're shooting 2. It's going to be the first one for Guymon. Elgin to the line shooting 2, and usually she's pretty good here. And there she made up for it when she missed the 2 that she had at the charity stripe. Come up empty. Going to chip away at the Guymon lead, and does. So Carter gets the 2 to go in from the outside. Working her way up. Top perimeter from downtown. 3 ball on the way. Misses everything in the air. And there is going to be a whistle hold. That's going to be a foul on Guymon. Underneath Carter, there's like 3 and then 4 jerseys. They already practiced this. When they 33 gets the ball, we collapse down hard. There are already 3 floaters right there. You can kind of see. So that leaves an open person. Carter gets the rebound, puts it on the floor. Back with Merez for a 3 ball. She back irons, no good. So missed an opportunity there. Quickly down the floor. Guymon doesn't hesitate. 3 ball on the other way, on the other end. No good. Gets the offensive boards, though, and puts that one up. So Vasquez is able to get the 2. They extend that Guymon lead now. In the lane, stolen, and a whistle. So Maddie Nez is going to pick up a foul. I'm going to say that's her first and the team first. Going to take it out from underneath, or on the side, rather. And that's going to be by Vasquez. Going to work the ball around a little bit. Turn, got the look, but there's the key tonight so far, is been the offensive boards. Miss Carter can't do it all by herself. She needs a little bit of help down there. But offensive boards with second and third tries has been the story of Guymon, and then steals here in the transition. 9-point lead. I hate to say the largest, but it is. It's now the largest lead for Guymon. Lady Tigers taking it to the Elgin Lady Owls on their home floor. Little give and go inside. The paint is good, and that is going to be whistled for a stop for an injury. Young lady on the floor, and that's Argonias. She's a senior. Kind of gingerly walks on that. I was going to say white ball. It's not a really official timeout, official's timeout for an injury, not a coach's timeout. So we'll be back to action here. A lot of transition, trying to get a steal there. They've been able to get some of those against the Lady Owls. That's another little step move, and the bucket's going to count this time. Get to see this one again. So Maples is going to go to the line for the 3-point swing, and does. So just like that, Elgin found a little something to help him. Coach goes to his bench and gets a little bit of bench support. That rolls around off the rim, but there's that offensive rebound, though. So we talked about, and they dangerously, loose ball, going to picked up by Elgin. Got to be careful not to get that stolen. She's going to be tracked down as Merez will get it across court. Down below, and that's Maples, who had the 3-point play, a freshman coming in and getting floor time, and there we go. So Maddie Nez finally says, okay, she had one early on the get-go. She closes that into 5. So it was a 9-point game. The swing now to Elgin, and they're on a run. 3:51 left to go. Let's just launch for a 3. That back iron's no good. This time with the rebound and a whistle on the floor. With 3:44 remaining here in the second. Merez. A little bit of help. Gets it across the timeline. And we'll set this one up. Just a floater back to Merez. Oh, and just right on the rim, and rim's out. Unfortunate. Doesn't get the break right there. Stolen, restolen. Oh, almost stepped right on the line for a backcourt violation, but she saved it just in time. Working this one around. Perimeter passing. Inside the lane, kick out. Look for the three, readjust, goes back outside the three. No, loose ball. Picked up Lady Owls. Maples, strong to the hoop. No good. Rebound coming back down the other way. Slows us up momentarily. Up top. Three ball on the way. Oh, this time Vasquez gets it to fall, so back to an 8-point lead, and that's what threes will do, and there's going to be a throwaway. So Kylie Wood's going to check in for the Lady Owls. Inbounds for Vasquez. She'll toss it. 2:19 left to go here in the quarter. They get to 30, and now it's a 10-point lead. Still putting on the press. Elgin has to ball control to get it across. They do. Loose ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Guymon. So the Elgin Lady Owls will keep it on their end of the floor. Oh, we're going to try to go. Oh, and the freshman dishes it back out. There you go for Merez. So Merez gets a three. They come back for the other side to kind of say we'll keep pace with that, and they miss the mark, goes out of bounds. So Elgin with an opportunity again to chip away at that lead. So a 7-point lead. It was 10. Three cuts down, and Maples just throws that up. Hits the rim, but kick outside. Good. They're good in transition, there's no doubt. Can say that they have had a full practice with that. Maples, she's going to come down to the other end of the floor. Gets tied up, back over to Carter, and they're going to say jump ball is called, and it's going the other way. 1:11 and counting. See if they play fast, or are they going to try to play? No, they're going to play fast. They're not going to play. They're not waiting at all. They said, forget that. So the three says, we're not going to play for a last shot under a minute, and there's a steal coming back. Let's see if they can make a big swing. Nice pass, then back out. That comes up short. Maples with a rebound, but then she gets it stolen. It's a putback up off the miss, and just like that, back-to-back points. That's when it starts running away with you. It's the steals and transitions, the offensive boards. Really nothing simple. Loose ball on the floor. I think whether there was any possession or that, man, that's really sloppy. It's down with 22 seconds remaining and a throwaway. Last touched by the Lady Tigers, so the Elgin Lady Owls will see what they can do in the 22 seconds remain with Merez. Crosses corner down to 13 seconds. Down to 8. Going to have to run. Maples, she's guarded. Merez. And then that's going to be a foul before the buzzer. So Maples, the freshman, going to go and try to see if she can chip away at any of this. Rims in and out, and they will call it halftime at the conclusion of this shot. gets it to go. And we are at the half. It's a 37-24 lead by the Guymon Lady Tigers. We'll be back with second half action and more right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go. We have a wide variety of affordable clothing for all ages. To help you save, we have weekly specials from half off to 99-cent items. Make sure to check out our colors of the week before you start shopping to get more for less. Save at your local Goodwill today.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Get ready. It's time for the Billingsley Annual Gigantic Ford Sell-Off with the best prices of the year on all remaining 2024 models. Zero down, no payments for 90 days, and giant savings up to $10,000 on the 2024 new F-150 Platinum truck that out-tows, out-hauls any other truck in its class. Only at the Billingsley's Gigantic Sell-Off. Save thousands on all remaining new 2024 trucks in stock. Only at Billingsley Ford and Lawton, Duncan, and Altus.
heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Is your heating unit prepared for an unpredictable winter? At Miller Noble, we'll make sure you're in good hands. Whether you're replacing an old system or just need a simple repair, we've got the experience and the tools to keep you covered. If you can't pay all at once, we have flexible financing options available.
Stay cozy this winter with Miller Noble Heating and Air, serving Lawton, Duncan, and surrounding areas. Call now at 580-355-1811.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys,
get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
With the new Ultimate Hut Bundle, create your ultimate Pizza Hut feast. I got meat lovers and double pepperoni.
Gronk, we got double pep.
I get double pep.
Dude, Bundle Bros.
Bundle Bros.
Arr, Bundle Bros.
Build yours starting at $24.99. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. or call 800-433-7300.
All right, well, welcome back to the Elgin Gym, site of this showdown between the Guymon Lady Tigers and the Elgin Lady Owls. And we're into second half action. So we'll have the third quarter coming up here momentarily. Make sure you download our free app. You can download it on Apple and Android devices by searching the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're also on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. For YouTube subscribers, hey, thanks for joining us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel because, yeah, we've got a lot of content, as you can see, on our network. A lot of basketball coming up, especially playoff basketball, so you want to be connected for sure. And then on Facebook, give us a like there. Follow us on Facebook. Like for you to kind of join us as the Elgin Lady Owls will take it out from the near court. We'll put 8 on the board here. Get ready for action. Boys to follow, and I know we're the only game in town. A lot of Tuesday and Friday games. As we mentioned in the early set of this broadcast, kind of set in motion that this is a makeup game because of the success of the Elgin football team winning a state title, and they were playing mid-December. And so basketball season was started and had to kind of make do. So Elgin comes with a throwaway on their first possession. Quickly down the floor, Guymon. They're not wasting and hesitating any time. Going to throw that one up, but they're going to get a rebound there. Maddie Nez, she feels bad because she threw that up. And so I'm embarrassed. Threw that up against the glass backboard and out of bounds. So going to give an opportunity for the Lady Tigers to take advantage. A little split second thrown in. A bullet pass is rifled, but she didn't take it. She was collapsed down defensively. Back outside perimeter. Low corner, back up top. And we'll round ball that, and that's stolen by Carter. So Kelby Carter stepped in the lane to get the steal. Remember, these teams played on February 1st, so just a couple weeks ago, where Elgin made the long trip to Guymon. Guymon made this trip, the long 6-hour drive, as Kelby Carter tries to go up with it. It's going to go out of bounds, but Elgin's going to keep it. They're going to retain the possession. Story of the first half has really been steals and transitions and then offensive rebounds, really, for Guymon, with second and third opportunities, and then there's a throwaway there. So you can kind of see how that's continuing on. Elgin kind of down with a couple of players that we're used to seeing that's with injury and are not playing at the moment. Lets that one go in and drains for a three. So timeout is called quickly. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Well, it was Guymon who called timeout, and after they hit the three, and they still have their largest lead tonight, the separation was 30 points. Looking that up back, 59-29. The Guymon Lady Tigers over the Elgin Lady Owls just back on February 1st. So teams know each other from recent play. Trying to set this one up. Working the ball around. Little collision there as Merez gets that one stolen. Fast break opportunity up and in is good for two. Putting the pressure. Kelby Carter against three, and she'll get that to fall for the N1. You get to see that here on replay as they get it down and look at the defense. They come, a nice little spin move in there. Just the gentle shooter's touch as Kelby Carter tries to make it a three-point swing. And she does. That's going to be a throwaway. Coach a little upset, not executing the way he'd like for them to. And again, we talked about that first half. The steals and transitions and the offensive boards, rebounds for Guymon. Lady Tigers kind of having their way here to start the second half. Backs away the defense. Top of the key. Barking out instructions. Going to round table that around. A back iron for a three. No good. That's a rebound by Wood. Needs a little help. And coach helps her by calling a timeout. So we'll take it with him right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Scott's House of Flowers in Elgin has been proud to serve Elgin and the surrounding area with a wide variety of flowers and gifts for all occasions. Come see them for great gift ideas, including the exclusive Tyler candles. And who couldn't resist Sweet Shop USA, featuring handmade grand truffles. Scott's House of Flowers, just off Highway 277 in Elgin. Delivery available, or stop by for easy pickup. Phone 492-4880. Scott's House of Flowers.
Scott's House of Flowers just in time for Valentine's Day, too, so you want to see them for beautiful arrangements. I was in the store the other day, the Lawton store, and, man, they were plumb full, getting ready for tomorrow. Maybe even started some of that. 3-ball on the way, and that's going to hit. So Simmons connects for the Lady Owls. Bring it back into 12. So the Elgin Lady Owls not going away. So, yeah, Valentine's coming up tomorrow. Hope that you remember your Valentine. Had to learn after all those years that, don't get me anything doesn't really mean don't get me anything. But hey, I learned that long ago. So don't buy into that. If that's what you hear, it's really a nice gesture there. And lets that one sail for a 3. Back iron's no good. Kelby Carter with a rebound. So she's got the height advantage against those two defenders. And now we're going to give back to Carter. She floats it back here on the other side after the rebound. That was slightly contested. Back down on the other end of the floor. Lady Tigers. And a throwaway. Not really establishing anything that surprised here. They're not even going to put on the press. Maddie back over to Merez. Rifle passes over to Wood, to Nez. And we'll round robin that. Merez, she'll look back to coach, get a new play call. Of course, they've taken really, there was kind of go. You knew they were trying to get it to Kelby, and she moved in there, but that defender put that hand right in there. But a good rebound, though, by Elgin. That's blocked and deflected. So they come up empty on that side, coming back down the floor. Quick transition. Layup is good. Kind of taking Kelby out from underneath. That was really collapsing down with 2 and 3 players defensively on her, taking that away. So she's kind of been backed out. She'll kind of try to look for ways to get in, and last time it was slapped away. That was stolen. Maddie Nez quickly on the defense. Kelby Carter puts her hands in it and gets a steal. Carter puts it up off the glass for 2, and now you know why she's got 1,000 career points and the hustle on the floor. Young lady doing her thing, as we say, that kind of a couple of bullets down from their ammo, from their offense that they had just about a month or so ago. Lets that one sail for a 3-ball, look no good. Offensive board, rebound good for no, and the third time finally bounced around, and it's going to be last touched by the Lady Tigers. So Maples, the freshman, going to come in. Little in the transition. So Merez is going to pick up a foul. It's going to be the team first, going to be her first. Shot up. Back iron's no good. Second shot coming up. We got a lot of great basketball matchups. For those broadcasters who kind of like peek ahead and say, okay, This is what it could look like. No, look at the double team on Merez. She was able to get some help. Maples, back out to Maples. Tipped away. She tried to get it down to Kelby Carter. There's a loose ball for it, Maples, and then there is a timeout called. So Elgin got the timeout just before the tie-up and the loose ball, jump ball. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Well, Coach Merez called a quick timeout. His players were mad dashing it there on the side, and you could hear it. He said, timeout, and was able to get that. 1:31 and counting here in the third. It's Maples, and then back out to Maples. She'll drive, kick out. Merez, and then we'll really flail that around. She'll look for Coach for a new play call. Merez will top up as Maddie Nez will come over here to the side. 3 ball on the way. That misses everything, and that's going to go out of bounds. Last touched with the shot. So Guymon with the ball crosses the timeline. Got a less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. That was a steal. Elgin coming up on a one-on-one opportunity up and in is good for 2. Leads back down to 10. It's a 30-point win for Guymon on the February 1st matchup. So Elgin really staying close, trying to make this a closer contest. And there's a whistle and a travel called and a turnover for Guymon. So let's see if the Elgin Lady Owls can capitalize on that. Trying to get a little bit of help underneath. Carter triple teamed up over. She gets her own rebound, puts it up hard. It goes off, and rebound for the Guymon Lady Tigers. Tipped around. That ball is going to be last touched by Guymon. So if they would have got that bucket, and you hate to play the what-if game, but, man, just take advantage as you can, and that's going to end the third quarter with a 10-point lead. Guymon leads 44-34. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
We'll be back in this gym next Tuesday for senior night, and we'll also have a great matchup on Friday with city rivals MacArthur and Eisenhower. We'll also have tomorrow night, by the way, since Carl Albert and Elgin both had to kind of reshift around because of their state championships in boys, we're playing this as an impromptu game right now. But that's Elgin's next opponent is Carl Albert, and we'll have that on the broadcast tomorrow as a doubleheader up in the Metro, and Jordan Ray and his crew will handle that. A lot of basketball to be played. And we talk about, I was talking to Andy Collier from Middell this earlier, and about possible matchups of some great boys basketball. We'll talk about that when the boys get in, about who's going to come out of that region representing the West. And you got only eight are going to go, and who's going to be that final 8 in a class. Everybody has a opportunity, but we've got a lot of basketball for you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 7:13 and remaining. It was a good one the other night with Weatherford and Bethany, and the Bethany boys took Weatherford into overtime. The girls came back down by 10, and the Bethany girls get the win. And they are the newest school on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and Bethany coming off of the state championship a couple years ago. So really good to see them in action. Outside 3 on the way, and hits it. So just what the doctor ordered is a 3 just in time. A whistle. Simmons connects. And then there's a foul on Carter, though. That's where they had to bring up a little kind of a stall motion right now for Guymon. Whether they took the foot off the gas and remembered they won by 30. And we've got a game here. 7-point matchup. 9 in the first, and fans are looking for a turnover. Stops, pops, no good. Rebound, Maddie Nez. Nez, they're putting that clamps down in that pressure and that transition. She's going to step out of bounds. So, you have to rifle that out, and tries to get to Simmons. See what we can do on this end of the floor. We'll just kind of outside perimeter. No. Way off the mark. Carter double teamed after the rebound, and she's going to take it down the other end of the floor. She says, I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to hesitate. Rifles that back up for a 3 ball on the way, and hits it. What a great 3 in the time, and it's a 4-point game. So Merez comes up with a 3. As Carter took it out in transition, no good. Kelby Carter with the rebound. She rips it through. Over to Merez. Got a 4-point ball game. It was a double-digit lead not too long ago for the Guymon Lady Tigers, letting the Elgin Lady Owls claw their way back into this one. We got a foul called in the lane for the Guymon Lady Tigers, and who you don't want to foul is Carter, as Kelby Carter goes to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up and in. We've got an exciting finish to this one. Second shot coming up. Try to make it a one bucket lead, and does. So Carter brings the Elgin Lady Owls back. See what happens here with a 3-ball look. And drains that and quiets the crowd. Guymon calls a timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
All right, welcome back to the Elgin Gym. If you left at halftime or thought this game was already decided, remember it was a 30-point Guymon lead back in February in Guymon. Whether the ladies had a 6-hour bus ride that they were tired of, saw some freshness here as Kelby Carter takes it strong to the hoop. No good. It's rebounded. That's been the story. Guymon's rebounding and steals in transition. But it's still a 47-42 ball game. We got about a half of a quarter still yet to play. Going to work this around. 3 ball, hits it. That's Vasquez. Well, that silenced the little momentum as quickly as you can. So a 6-point lead. Quickly became an 8-point lead. So, it was double digits down to a bucket just a smidgen of time ago. It was just a 2-point lead, 44-42, and they're on a run. 3 ball, tries to hit the back glass, no good. Rebounded. No, they're going to let it go out of bounds. And so Guymon and Lady Tigers will take it out with 3.5 to go. Glad you could join us, especially for those who are watching in Guymon. Of course, if you don't want to take the trip, you got an ease right here in the Elgin Gym, and we're glad that you could be a part of it. Boys game to come, part of our second of our doubleheader. They're going to take a little bit of time off now. So the strategy is playing quick. Now they're going to slow ball it. It's really taking some time off. Perimeter passing. It's by coach design. Just drain that clock. Coach is very happy with that selection. Gets up top. She'll just stop and wait. With the comfortable lead, they feel to play the stall ball. 2.5 to go. So just like that, see? Good old 30-some-odd seconds off the clock. Rifle pass. Oh, that was underneath. So then they get you to fall asleep like that. Back to a 10-point lead. Maddie Nez gets tied up, and they're going to say a jump ball is called. So touched it just enough to stop the momentum. Wasn't a travel. And a jump ball. So the possession error will stay with the Elgin Lady Owls. Nez to Merez. Back out, Maddie Nez. 3. Back iron's no good. And they'll slow play this as much as possible. So she'll cross the timeline before the 10. Buck 47. So now both teams only have 1 foul team-wise, so it's a long way to get to a bonus. So I'm not even think that's really going to be into play, because you're not going to get the ball back in transition. You're just going to be able to milk this one away. And that started with about the 3.5 mark. They'll finally get that one. So Kelby Carter will reach in with her second. It's the team second. They'll do the same thing. Remember, you got to get 5 to get in the bonus. New rule instituted last year in high school basketball and the state of Oklahoma. 10-point lead, 52-42. Lady Tigers with the lead and with the ball with 1:10 to go. And it's a little steal by Kelby Carter. She read that all the way. And a timeout is called by Elgin, so we'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Bar S Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Well, welcome back to the Elgin Gym, site of the fourth quarter, with about 1:01 left to go. And the Guymon Lady Tigers with a 52-44 lead. I say Elgin really put forth the effort. Nice little rebound up and then try to make it a three-point play, but ends up taking it to the line for two. Carter to try to chip in this one with a trip to the line for two. Little bend in the knees, up, no good. Rebound. .47 seconds remain. Maddie Nez going to be picked up it's going to be her second, team third. Still two away to try to get in the bonus, so will we see that or will we see time expire? Down to 45 seconds. Play that one a little bit. Really liking to see the freshmen play with varsity play, a little backdoor action with no good. And there's a foul coming back down on the other end. But Maples really kind of getting a lot of time for a freshman that's really good with 28 seconds remaining. Boys game will follow. We're going to put a little bit of a pressure on, really kind of slowing them from opportunities to try to get that ball across. Maddie Nez will do that. Going to throw it out and be out the sidelines. Maddie Nez with 16 seconds. Coach giving instructions to get on 33. Well, there are three of them on 33. On Carter, lets that one sail, no good. Down to 8 seconds. I think they'll just they're going to call it quits. 5 seconds. They'll hold the ball, and that will end it. So the Guymon Lady Tigers come in to the Elgin Owl Nest, and they steal one here, but it was a lot closer than the February 1st date, which was a 30-point win by the Lady Tigers. So it's 52-44. We'll have a quick warm-up, and the boys will be coming up for the second of our doubleheader on a Thursday night makeup game here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for those who are watching on YouTube. For Facebook, give us a like and a follow there. Follow us on Instagram, on X, our social media platforms, free to be able to look up those. And then we're on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV as well. So it's a great opportunity for you to connect with us. You can get our weekly newsletter for free on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And it's part of the doubleheader, the Elgin Owls and the Guymon Tigers here at the Elgin Owl Gym. So we'll have a quick little warm-up and second of our doubleheader for a Makeup Thursday right here, the game of the week on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Well, we've got a great opportunity for the second of our doubleheader for the Elgin Owls and the Guymon Tigers. We mentioned they were able to play just not too long ago on February the 1st. They were actually in action not too long ago. They make the bus ride up there. And it was a win for the Elgin Owls by 10, 58-48 last time they played. So the Guymon Lady Tigers with the win both there and here, and then the boys remain to be seen. Should be a close one, and we're excited to bring it to you. Carl Albert's got a makeup game tonight, too, and then Carl Albert will play Elgin, so they're both going to be just as tired as a doubleheader tomorrow on the Mid-Dell Network with Carl Albert playing Elgin. They will be hosting Jordan Ray, and we've got our crews set up for a Friday night matchup. And we've got a lot of playoff basketball coming up, but we've got the final senior night next week here in the gym at Tuesday, and then Friday, a week from tomorrow, we will be at the MacArthur Eisenhower match for a city matchup to kind of close out district play or close out the regular season play before we get in to the playoff talk. And we'll have plenty of those to watch because, in the boys, you got Lawton High, Midwest City, and Del City on one side of the bracket, and all of them have split. I mean, it was great to see Midwest City play Del City in a double overtime game, but then Midwest City lost to John Marshall, which kind of throws them in the kink of that mix of third behind Del City and Lawton High. Lawton High has the tiebreaker over Del City to host. So a lot of stuff to play in that. On the other side, you got Carl Albert, you got MacArthur, some great matchups there. Who's really going to come out of area out of that is going to be the big question, but that's why you play the games. So we've got about under 5 minutes to play, or 5 minutes for the warm-ups before we have the guys come in with this Thursday night basketball. Plenty to do, so you can watch us on downloading the apps. You can catch us on YouTube, on Facebook, and of course the Guymon crowd. For those who couldn't make the trip, we invite you into the broadcast to stay for the remainder of the evening. I already have my popcorn in place, ready to go. We'll take a timeout and be back for starting lineups and second of our doubleheader right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go. We have a wide variety of affordable clothing for all ages. To help you save, we have weekly specials from half off to 99-cent items. Make sure to check out our colors of the week before you start shopping to get more for less. Save at your local Goodwill today.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Get ready. It's time for the Billingsley Annual Gigantic Ford Sell-Off with the best prices of the year on all remaining 2024 models. Zero down, no payments for 90 days, and giant savings up to $10,000 on the 2024 new F-150 Platinum truck that out-tows, out-hauls any other truck in its class. Only at the Billingsley's Gigantic Sell-Off. Save thousands on all remaining new 2024 trucks in stock. Only at Billingsley Ford and Lawton, Duncan, and Altus.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle. 580-357-8720.
Welcome into the Elgin Gym site of this matchup, second of our doubleheader. Congratulations to the Guymon Lady Tigers and their win in the first of our doubleheader as the girls punch a win on the road in a long drive that is. And hats off to the Guymon faithful that made the trip. They are just down below on the visitor side where I'm located. And those in orange that made the 6-hour-plus trip Well, thank you. And for those who did not and said, I'm going to stay at home and watch it because I can watch it on the Oklahoma Sports Network, we're so glad that you did. So we get the final 48 seconds for the warm-ups, and we'll have the introduction of players. Just like as in the girls' game, the Guymon Tigers are going to be in all black with white numbers, and the Elgin Owls in their home whites. And can't wait to see that. Shout out, hopefully, to the Youngs. Roy and Charlotte Young, their grandson Lucas Young. They are always here for these home matchups, but they had to go away. So we're glad that you could connect like this. And so Martinez will get the start here. Six 6'4" Montgomery. Boy, you got a little bit of size. You got some size here for Guymon, and as we're going to see how that matchups for rebounding. So now the starting lineups for the Elgin Owls. Start off with Corday Ritchie. He's the sophomore, 5'10" guard. Taking it down the floor is Nick Merez, number 2. He's a 5'9" senior. And a 6'5" guard. Got Morrison coming in, and then Lucas Young. And then Finus up is your quarterback for the state champions, Trace Laura. So we'll put 8 on the board and get ready for some action. It was a 10-point game. Last time these two teams matched up, Elgin with the win. And we'll see. Get this one started. There was a Carl Albert game, makeup game tonight too, and they will play Elgin tomorrow. So we're going to be up in the city tomorrow for that one as well. Opening tip just kind of loses it around, and Guymon's going to start off with the ball in the first possession of this ball game. Going to round robin this. Outside perimeter passing, just very much like the girls. Try for the open man and open shot. Working this around. Elgin with a tight defense. Going to roam around kind of in that zone. And that's going to be a throwaway. So Guymon gets the opening tip. They come up shy with the opening shot. And Nick Merez to cross the timeline. Morrison briefly touched. Outside, Trace had a wide open 3 look momentarily and then was guarded, took away from that. Nick will get the placement back up. Down underneath to Lucas Young, up off the glass, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the line shooting 2. So the height took advantage. Lucas Young to the line shooting 2. First shot by Young is up and in. First score of the night goes to the Elgin Owls. Second shot coming up. Bend to the knees, up and in. Happy early Valentine's. Don't forget your Valentine. Scott's House of Flowers, great opportunity to pick something up. They are loaded and ready for you. They've got the Elgin location and the Lawton location on West Cache Road. From balloons, gifts, flowers, and more. Lets that one sail. Back iron's no good. Great rebound for the Elgin Owls. Quickly down the floor for transition. Nick looks over to Richie. Richie. Back out to Laura. Laura. Touch this over to Nick as Merez will pass out to Morrison. Little feed to Nick. It was kind of tipped by Guymon. Stolen. Restolen by Elgin. Alley-oop pass. Oh, to Brody Morrison. Not connected. It was a good look, but it just did not come down. Coming down to the other end of the floor. Readjusts. Back up top. Turnaround inside the paint is good for 2 for Guymon and the Tigers to tie this one up. Merez, he'll cross the timeline. Ritchie, a bullet pass to Young. Young is double teamed. Oh, and then found the open man trailing inside, and there's a whistle on the floor. And Lucas Young's going to go back to the line shooting 2. So 1 trip to the floor for 2. Let's see if he can get these 2 to fall as well. Bend to the knees. Young up and in. Second shot coming up. Already 2 fouls on Guymon. Second shot is also good. So Young's got all 4 of the Elgin points, and it comes from the free throw line. Guymon and the Tigers coming to try to answer. Top of the key. Looks to engage. Back out. Back up top of the perimeter, eyes. This is what they tried earlier. This time Laura collapses down. They kick out. 3 ball, no good. Rebound Elgin. Transition, Ritchie up, no good. Rebounded by Guymon. They quickly come down the floor. Oh, that's stolen from behind, then restolen as a loose ball by Guymon, and then into the hands of Elgin. So a missed opportunity about 3 times on the floor, and Elgin's going to come up with it. Still a 4-2 ball game with 4:44 and counting. Oh, nice little Riceville pass. There it is, and the and one. So Lucas Young, the feed down below. We're going to see that here on instant replay again because you'll see the drive right here, and then, yeah, just take the elevation up and in. So far, Lucas Young has got all of Elgin's points with 6 and the 3-point play, and this is the first time he missed. He got the first 2 at the charity stripe, missed for the 3-point swing, and it's a 6-2 Elgin lead. Lucas Young on the steal, baseline, put his hands up, deflected that. Back up top. Trace Laura will say, I'll try that for a 3. Bank irons, no good. Rebounded Guymon. About 4 to go. We're halfway through this first quarter with just a 6-2 ball game. Kind of missed opportunities for both teams. Laura stops, gets that deflected. Lucas Young gets tied up between 2 defenders. It's a 2-on-1 fast break opportunity in transition. Up and in for 2 is good. So it's a 1-bucket lead for the Elgin Owls with 3:39 and counting in quarter 1. Nick will cross the timeline over to Ritchie. Ritchie back to Young on the far side. Then back to Nick for a 3 is good. So Merez gets it connected for the 3. In transition, gets the step, the move, and the bucket. Weir gets in for 2. Crosses the timeline. Morrison to Laura, back to Morrison. Cross court to Merez. They'll do the same thing. Now they look for a little give and go, but the defense collapsed down hard. Laura back over to Merez. Ritchie, stutter steps in the lane. Oh, throws it into transition and a steal. So they come up empty for the Elgin Owls this time on the floor. Stops for a 3 ball. No good. Kind of bounces around and it goes out of bounds. John Lohman's going to check back in or check into the ball game, so coach goes to his bench first with Lohman. There's the throwaway. See if Elgin can capitalize now with 2:19 left to go in quarter one. Lohman dishes out to Merez, who will cross the timeline to Lohman. Merez back over quickly to Lohman from the pass by Trace Laura from way downtown. Misses the arc, no good. Come up with the rebound. Crosses. Did a little stutter step move. Wait for the defender to pass. And a timeout by Elgin. It's a 1-point ball game. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
All right, so Elgin called the quick timeout. It's a 1-point game now. Laura, and a nice little soft touch in transition is good. Gets that one to fall for the Elgin Owls. Lead back up 11-8. 3-ball no good. Gets the rebound, immediately puts it back up, but Young with the rebound with the miss. And the defensive boards come to play for the Elgin Owls. Young gets it quickly, dish out, nice little pass to Brody Morrison. Morrison for three. Gets that one to fall. Back to a 6-point lead for the Owls. Lets that one go. Misses the mark. Young with a touch pass with the push. Lucas Young's going to pick up his first. It's going to be the team first. From way downtown, left the open man wide open. And that's what happens. It's back to 14-11 with the Elgin lead, probably playing for the last shot of the first quarter. It's stolen. Coming back down the other way. Touch pass, stolen again. Going back both sides with turnovers. Nick says, okay, it was our time to play for the last shot anyway. Morrison back over to Merez. Merez fakes the pass outside, but Loras misses the mark on the three. Rebound coming down the other end of the court, and there's going to be a stutter step and a travel. 1 second. Well, this is you got to throw, and it's got to be immediately in the air. Right there for Laura at the buzzer. And back irons. Came close. After 1 quarter of play, Elgin leads 14-11. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
All right, welcome back to the Elgin Gym in the site of the second quarter with Elgin leading 14-11 after 1. Getting ready for his second quarter action. Valentine's Day tomorrow. Want to remember your Valentine? As we mentioned, Scott's House of Flowers got you covered here in this area. Here in Elgin, where their store and the West Cache Road location, where they are ready for tomorrow. Seeing red, I guess. Elgin red. Starting the second quarter with Elgin with a steal from the pass by Merez. Oh, and then I can't believe it got past the defense and then up for the second opportunity. I think I want to see that here in instant replay, because watch what happens here is the tip out, and then, oh, wow, that was a good pass, but it's just too high off the mark, gets it, and then the second opportunity and the foul goes to the line to shoot two. Rolls out. Lead is 3, trying to cut it to a bucket. Does not. Loose ball, and there's going to be a whistle on the floor. That's going to be, I know the public address announcer says over the back, but there is not a call in the high school basketball in Oklahoma over the back. You can have plenty with the body, and that's just as good enough. So if you really want to call it that, it's with contact. Because you could clearly go over someone's back and not touch them and steal the ball or do anything else like that, and that'd be clean. So it's really the contact. The loose ball 3, no good. Rebound coming down the other end of the floor. Sets his feet for the 3, no good. Oh, the rebound and the putback is good. We got a 1-point lead now. Elgin let that drift away, and this is why it's seesawing back and forth. Laura inside the paint lets that one go. With a statement inside the lane. Make it 16-13. Going to get that inside against 2 defenders. A little bit of height advantage with some of that going on, and there's a whistle on the floor. It's going to be a foul on Morrison. That's going to be his first, the team's second. 5 to get you in the bonus per quarter. Thrown up top, and we'll start anew. Wow, it was tipped around and stolen by Morrison. Good heads-up play. Elgin with the 3-point lead. Got the hot hand. He's got a little soft touch inside. Makes it look really easy, but Laura banks it for the 2. Nice little look to make it 18-13. Leads back to 5. Hey, man. Morrison, he's just trying to steal it from him. His ball handling skills. Saw his skills on the football field in a state championship for the Elgin Owls, the first in school history. Go back and watch the entire season if you'd like, on demand. 14-0. And what a run it was. Elgin, one of our first schools that have been with us for now going on our 10th season next school year, 9 seasons. Laura back over. Oh, now, see, Laura's got the hot hand right inside that lane, but this time he was a little rushed on it, so it wasn't really the soft touch that he wanted. Comes up empty with a delivery from Merez. Guymon, slow play that with a perimeter passing. 5 to go here in quarter 2. Up underneath, a give and go, up and in for 2 is good. Nip and tuck, back and forth, 3-point lead. Under 5 to go here before the half. Once, 2, 3, miss. Have to try maybe someone else's. He had the hot hand and then kind of went cold. Trying to get to Laura. I like that Lucas Young play down underneath, and whether they've taken that away or they've gone away from it, but that's something they need to try to get back in track. Loose ball, stolen, coming back the other way, no good. Ezekiel's going to be called with the foul. It's going to be his first, team second. Merez crosses the timeline. Ritchie to Merez. Rather, to Brody Morrison. It's a nice recovery by Young. Back up. Laura drives, loses it. Coming back down the other end of the floor. Waits, try to get Morrison to pass. A little delivery up inside. It's good. We got a 1-point game. 18-17, timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Is your heating unit prepared for an unpredictable winter? At Miller & Noble, we'll make sure you're in good hands. Whether you're replacing an old system or just need a simple repair, we've got the experience and the tools to keep you covered. If you can't pay all at once, we have flexible financing options available.
Stay cozy this winter with Miller & Noble Heating and Air, serving Lawton, Duncan, and surrounding areas. Call now at 580-355-1811.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys,
get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
With the new Ultimate Hut Bundle, create your ultimate Pizza Hut feast. I got meat lovers and double pepperoni. Gronk, we got double pep.
I get double pep.
Dude, Bundle Bros.
Bundle Bros.
Bundle Bros.
Build yours starting at $24.99. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
All right, after the timeout for the Elgin Owls, going to set this up with a 1-point lead. Lets that one sail. They got it for the 3-ball. So Merez hits just in time, too. On the floor hard with the bounce pass. Got the defense to rally across with a tip out. But last touch by Elgin. Guymon underneath their own basket. Up tall. And then that's passed around. Almost went out of bounds, but saved. Into the hands of Laura. And he'll touch pass over to Nick Merez. Nick will cross the timeline. Tried to bullet pass that into Brody Morrison. Kind of tipped away, but they finally got it back. Slow it down, Morrison. Nick from the side for a 3. So he's got the hot hand. Now it's 24-17 with 2:53 left to go before the half. Loose ball on the floor. Tie up, and it's going to be a timeout before the jump ball is called. And the Tigers call timeout. We'll do it with them right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. Or call 800-433-7300.
So after the quick timeout by the Tigers, 24-17 the score. Elgin with the lead, Guymon with the ball. Turnaround after the delivery, got the hot hand, is good. Cut the Elgin lead, 24-19. Almost 2 to go. Oh, going to be overthrown to try to get over to Morrison, and that just falls out of bounds. So opportunity missed by Elgin. What will Guymon do with it? Trying to chip away at this lead. Almost stolen in transition. Lucas Young with the rebound. Key, let's see if they can get something going here with $1:40 left to go. Oh, wow, almost stolen when you have those half-court passes, and they're going to say he's fouled with the bucket. See this, he's wide open. Yeah. So Merez is going to go to the line after connecting with the bucket and makes it a 3-point swing. So Merez making him pay with a shot as he fell down on the floor. Stolen. Coming back down to the other end. Nice rifle pass to Merez into transition, but it's blocked. Donnie Jones is in the ball game. Young to Jones. Back over to Laura. And there it is, Merez. So Merez makes it 30, and a little good run for the Elgin Owls to hopefully close out. Oh, the bank is open. They answer with a 3-ball themselves. Say 2 can play at that game. Laura. Back over to Laura. Laura from way downtown, and he hits it. Laura lights it up from outside the arc. 33-22. Donnie Jones on the defense. Rifled pass inside. Little stutter step move inside the paint. No good. Put back up off the glass is good off the 2. To stop the bleeding on the Elgin run. 33-24. Morrison will hold, play for the last shot. Merez got a little hot hand with a 3 to Donnie Jones. Over to Young. Young over to Laura. Has to fight for it. It's going to go out of bounds, but last touch by Elgin. So with 5 seconds to go, so they got for that launch to whistle on the floor for that. So this will be a quick 0.5 seconds. It's got to be alley-oop, Young up and at the buzzer for the 0.5 and not able to do it. We'll see this again in the exchange trying to get to Lucas Young. So a good play. You got to be quick on it and just come up shy. And that's going to end it 33-24 is your halftime score. We've got second half action of the doubleheader, and we'll do that right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
They say the best way to be a good neighbor is to know your neighbors and give a little help when they need it. And when you need a little, you can find help at Ace Hardware in Elgin. Not only do they offer everything from grills to flowers, paint, hardware, and tools, they offer experience to help guide you through the process. And they're happy to take the time to make sure you can do it right. Ace Hardware of Elgin. They're more than just a hardware store. They're your neighbors. Ace Hardware, 7796 Highway 277 in Elgin.
Scott's House of Flowers in Elgin has been proud to serve Elgin and the surrounding area with a wide variety of flowers and gifts for all occasions. Come see them for great gift ideas, including the exclusive Tyler candles. And who couldn't resist Sweet Shop USA, featuring handmade grand truffles. Scott's House of Flowers, just off Highway 277 in Elgin. Delivery available, or stop by for easy pickup. Phone 492-4880. Scott's House of Flowers.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Well, welcome back to the Elgin Gym, part of our double header. And we're ready to start second half action as the Elgin Owls have a 33-24 lead, a 9-point lead. This game was 10 points last time when Elgin made the trip to Guymon. The Guymon Lady Tigers victorious again, not only at home in Guymon in the first part of February, but tonight. But it was a lot closer. It was a 30-point game in Guymon, but it was a lot closer with about 10 mark. Guymon will be able to start the second half action with the ball. Glad you could join us here on Thursday night makeup night, we'll call it. A little put back up and in. As Elgin had an opportunity to win a state title for the first time in school history in mid-December, and that kind of messed up the basketball season. Scheduling. I know that Carl Albert's playing tonight, and that's who Elgin will play tomorrow is Carl Albert at Carl Albert. And we'll have that game for you on the network as well. So we got a lot of basketball to play, especially when it comes to getting to playoffs. A little aggressive move underneath. They've capitalized on both opportunities down the floor to chip away at this Elgin lead. Now Elgin kind of had a hot hand before the end, a little turnaround to try to get to Lucas Young, but that's deflected. This is an opportunity at maybe 3 trips down to kind of really tie into this. We've seen this before, and there's a turnover with a little bit of an extra move, and a travel is called. So you can download us on Apple and Android devices. It's free to download, free to watch on the Oklahoma Sports Network. On YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Facebook, you can watch us there as well. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, X. Nick Merez, this would happen earlier. A little soft touch. They like that with Laura, and finally gets on the board to start second half action. And Only rushed with one of those shots, but they like that, and they go to it until you stop it. But Laura has found himself to plant in there, and you'll get him outside as well. A little action up against Young, no good. Elgin will take the trip down the floor with Nick. Morez will be over to Richie. Richie, little once bounce over back up top. Morrison back up top to Richie. Richie, back iron's no good. Rebounded. Coming the other end of the floor for Guymon. Lets that one sail, no good. Rebounded by Laura. Coach is telling him to get back. They're not doing any kind of press, just kind of sit down. Laura, and then try to bounce past that onto Young underneath, but it was just too much. So they really collapsed down to not let Laura have that little soft touch in the lane. So he tried to dish it out, and it goes out of bounds. Now the other end of the floor. Top side, turn around. Just kind of whistle on the floor in the lane. A little discussion by our officials on that far end. So Corday Ritchie is going to be charged with the foul. It's his first, team first. I think that's where the discussion was. Let that one sail. Hits the front iron, no good. Rebounded Lucas Young. Morrison comes down this end of the floor, waits. Gives it to Morez. Laura. Morrison outside, no. Hits the one front part of the rim and out. And here comes Guymon. Back down on the other end of the floor. I'm going to kind of do the same thing. Collapses down. Young. Up over Young. Now we got a 5-point game. It was like this in the first half. Just when Guymon would get close enough, Elgin would kind of spark. And let's see if they can do that again. It's a soft touch into Laura to Young, but that's tipped out of bounds. So that's twice they've tried that. And Young not able to corral that. Lohman will inbounds from underneath the basket back up top to Lohman. Lohman. Little give and bounce. Lohman to Laura. Laura back to a wide open Morrison. No good. Coming back on the other end of the floor. A nice little here-up step around the defender. Up and in. And just like that, we got a tight ball game again. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
So after the timeout is called, got ourselves an interesting ball game here. That's going to go out of bounds. Three-point ball game. We've seen it down to one, and then just strong arms it on the baseline is Laura, and he comes up empty. So either one to bring it to within one or to tie this. This was a 10-point ball game in Guymon just a couple of weeks ago. Bounce pass. A little alley-oop, a little bit too much, and that's going to go out of bounds. And Morez will take that. Got a substitution coming in. Richie will come in and check out for Laura. On the floor, Lohman, Morez, Young, and Morrison. Bounce pass, nice, rifled up, and then he'll take the contact with that. But that was a nice rifle pass. Get it down under Lucas Young. You'll see this here on the replay. Right there, and then just manhandle it underneath. But Lucas Young to the line shooting too. I remember I was going to say it. He made the first trip to the free throw line and was flawless until he got that three-point swing, and then he missed. But now he misses. Now he can get back on track, and he does not. So he comes up empty. So Elgin is kind of in a stall. They've only scored one bucket since the half. Steele coming up, waits. Oh, nice back door up off the glass for two is good. And a whistle on the floor as Merez gets that. Little exchange of this kind of disruption. Able to get the turnover. Let's see if they can get it into points again. Like last time, is kind of mentioned that when Guymon starts to get a run, Elgin answers. Lohman inside the paint. So Lohman connects with the deuce to make it 39-32. And like I said, kind of back and forth. And fortunately, we got one of Lohman's back home sick. Wishing you all the best. Able to watch from home, and we appreciate that. You can watch on the go. You can watch from anywhere. You download the app, and whether you're on your mobile device or in your home device, Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV, on YouTube, and on Facebook. So you can kind of connect to us anywhere. 39-32. Oh, nice little – you got to box that out. That's that cardinal rule. And he snuck inside there for a little touch off the glass for two is good. Trying to go to Lucas Young high on the alley-oop pass. Can't come down with it. And it's a steal by Guymon. Guymon not going away. Oh, try to pass that inside the lane. Out for a kick out for a three ball. No good. Gets the rebound. A put back up for two is good. $1:22 remaining in the third quarter. Nick will walk it across the timeline. Merez to Richie. Baseline. Going to come up top there. He looked for, that was nice little delivery. Hand tossed, right? As you can see right here, that's Brody. Morrison took it, but got the contact on the way in. And he goes to the line shooting too. Well, young man, you got to get these free throws. They're so important to capitalize on these. And he gets the first one to fall. Laura will come back into the ball game. So Richie will go back to the bench. Second shot coming up. Gets that one to fall. So Morrison gets them both. Leads back up to 5. And we got a travel called, so a little misstep there. Morrison will inbounds from underneath with the final less than a minute to go, probably playing for the last shot. Nick will check the bench, wait for the sign. Over to Lohman. Bounce, nice bullet pass. And then we'll round table this out, but Nick faked to go left. He'll hold with 28 seconds left to go. Laura puts it on the bounce and then over to Nick, and Merez makes him pay with a wide open three ball for Merez to make it 44. Going to go baseline, gets that one thrown up, and they're going to say just out of bounds. Run out of real estate there. Going to roll that to hold as much time, and then he'll pick it up with 4.9 seconds. Nick takes it all the way. Oh, alley-oop right there to try to get the soft touch by Young, but that's going to expire the third quarter. 44-36, Elgin leads. We'll be back with a fourth and final right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Well, strap yourselves in for the fourth and final period. We'll put 8 on the board. Elgin Owls will take it out. Lohman from the near side to Merez. We'll set this one up. Morrison drives, kick out. Laura, bounce back over to Merez. Merez has got a hot hand, and he's got that hot 3 right now. He's on fire. I'll get you his totals here in a minute, but he's really lighting it up. He's got 23. Merez has got 23 on the night. Inside the lane, and there's going to be a whistle on the floor and a hold, and we're going to go shooting 2. Yep, we'll have the game tomorrow, the doubleheader. Elgin will take on Carl Albert at Carl Albert. We'll have that girls' game starting at 6 o'clock. Catch that part of the doubleheader on Valentine's Friday. Up and in to a 10-point game. That's how this ended a couple weeks ago in Guymon. Second shot up and also good. Got a long way to go in this one. Merez crosses. Laura momentarily looked for the 3. Little turnaround jumper by Morrison in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Guymon. The Tigers come on this end of the floor. Outside. Boy, the nice little pass, because he saw that in conjunction. There's a full timeout by Guymon after they hit the 3. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
All right, back after the timeout as Guymon calls a timeout. Try to chip away at that Elgin lead. So far, every time they've done, Elgin has responded. This one for the first miss from outside the arc on a 3-ball. Want to try to capitalize on these, and especially with rebounds. A trap at the top, gets past that. Outside corner, 3-ball coming back the other way and hits it. So back-to-back threes for the Guymon Tigers to make things interesting. 47-44. Long way to go in this one. 3-point Elgin lead. We've seen this before. Let's see if Elgin can catch fire. Laura. Back to Merez. They'll play a little catch. Now to Lohman. Way up high to Laura against 3 defenders, and the bank is open. We'll take it any way you can get it. 49-44. Lohman will check out, and Ritchie to come back in. Stops and pops, no good. Laura lets that trail outside and safely goes out of bounds. 5:33 left to go here in the fourth period, fourth and final, with 5.5 to go. Ritchie. Laura to top to Merez. There's a bullet pass. There's that little soft touch in the lane, but kind of disrupted because a body was right there and we got to push. Morrison's going to pick up his third. It's going to be the team's second. Remember, you got to get to 5 to get into the bonus. We'll be back here next Tuesday for their senior night, I'm sure. It'll be the last home game. I want to thank the Elgin Tippin Club for sponsoring all the Elgin home games. You can watch those on demand if you want to go back and watch any of those, but their support of their athletes and these broadcasts. We'll try to dribble outside Morrison. Ritchie. Oh, a little skydive action like that inside. So Ritchie gets the 2. Tie up in a whistle. And they're going to say a jump ball is called. Possession arrow is going to stay over here for Guymon. Lead is to 7. Nice little pass inside, but that does not connect. Rebound by Morrison. Nick to Ritchie. Ritchie will cross. Fast pass. Cross court. A little soft there again. So he's found a little knack right there. It's really just a soft one. They're letting him have that. And then when he doesn't, he'll pass out. But he's got a rhythm. He had that in the first half. 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by Laura. So it leads back up to 9. See, just I'm not trying to say this is what every time Guymon has gotten close within a bucket or 2, Elgin has come back and answered. To Young, back out to Ritchie. Ritchie, fired pass over to Nick. Merez up top. Oh, and that's going to be a fight for it. Clash. Oh, tie up for it, and there's going to be a whistle on the floor. That's going to be a foul on Guymon. That's going to be their first of the fourth. Guymon calls a timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Well, Guymon wanted to call a timeout with 53-44. 3.5 to go. And that's going to be a steal coming back on the other end, and a little fast delivery, and look at that. It's a block in transition, and it went out on Guymon, so Ritchie with a heads-up play. So John Lohman will come in and replace Ritchie. So fresh legs, coach going back to his bench. Lohman, pass back to Lohman. Inside transition, gets caught up inside the paint is Laura. Stripped and stolen, coming back down the other way. Turnaround jumper is off the bank and good. Going to play fast, getting down this end. And there's going to be a whistle coming in off the pass and transition. Nice little bounce pass by Laura. Wasn't able to connect, but he'll go to the line, shooting two. Lohman up and rims out. It's really good that two sophomores on the floor really playing some good varsity time. Gets that first one, gets that second one to go. So Ritchie will come in, Lohman will out. So it's just kind of a transition for the coach on both ends of the floor. Tipped out. Loose ball picked up, stolen by Laura with 2.5 to go, and they'll slow things down just a bit. Now he's just going to go and foul inside there. They're going to say, I know Laura will look back to whether or not that was a foul. Okay, so we have a technical foul against Martinez. Laura will go to the line to extend that. Bounce once, twice, and off the rim. Second shot coming up. Gets that one to go. Now we'll go to shooting after he shot the fouls and shoot the tech. As Merez misses the second one to try to bring it a 10-point game, and does. And they'll take it out. Guymon Lady Tigers with the win over the Elgin Lady Owls in the first of our doubleheader. Elgin will be taking on Carl Albert tomorrow. At Carl Albert, we'll have that game on the network as well. Little float, there, yes. And Lucas Young wasn't able to come down with it. Nice soft touch. Look, rims out. Well, I know he wants to get that one back. Lead is 10 with 2.5 to go, or 2:10 to go. Playing keep away. There you go. There's the slam dunk for Lucas Young. He's found that rhythm. His first dunk came this year as his first. Was a little nervous about it, but he's found a rhythm now. Taking that 6'5" frame. Gets the steal. Loose ball on the floor. Mad dash for it. It's picked up by Guymon, though. Let's just come back, and Lucas Young's going to be called with the foul. Comes back down and comes in. That's all he could do is try to do the swat, and he does the tomahawk chop, and got all arm. At the line shooting too. Shot up and good. It's kind of playing out to what it did a couple weeks ago when Elgin went to Guymon that 6-hour bus ride and won by 10. Second shot coming up. And it is 10-point ball game. 58-48 with a final $1.41 remaining. Lohman, he'll cross. He'll get almost stolen, but throw to Lucas Young. So is able to maintain that, and a whistle for a timeout. So a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Well, it was my confusion. I thought there was a timeout. I think so did the coach thought there was a timeout, but there wasn't. So what you missed was a little bit of an exchange on the one end of the court and then coming back down and whistled and a foul. And that's where we sit with Brody Morrison to the line, shooting 2. First shot is no good. Second shot coming up. Gets that one to go. More substitutions coming in. Donnie Jones will come in for Elgin. We saw him a little bit in the second quarter. Not seeing much of him tonight. So he's got coach going to his bench, getting some fresh legs out here with a $1.08 left to go. Tapped around, that's going to go out of bounds. We got more substitutions. We got a whole host of Owls that have replaced the starters. Yeah, so we've got a whole host of Owls on the court with fresh jerseys. Put that one up. Oh, and a fadeaway for the big man underneath in lane. It's good. So both benches kind of getting other extra players. There was no JV game tonight, so giving them the opportunity to play a little bit. Coach was talking about not being able to play in a tournament, with freshmen and you get, JV. And then you had this makeup game Thursday. They'll be playing Carl Albert tomorrow. There's a throwaway. Final 41 seconds. Outside. What's that one say? Oh, no. Loose ball on the floor. Kicked out. Rebound. Stolen by Elgin. Little pass up. Oh, and doesn't hit it. I know the varsity players were ready to cheer on the bench, from the bench. Down to 14 seconds. Let that one sail. Back irons. Gets the save, but into the hands of the Elgin Owls. Opportunity. Up and in. So Perry gets the bucket, and that is going to end it. So they made it a 13-point win. And I know Guymon's going to have that long bus ride, but don't forget we're going to have the game tomorrow, doubleheader, Carl Albert and Elgin on both the networks tomorrow. For those who are watching on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. For those who are watching on Facebook, give us a like, give us a share, any kind of comment. We'd like that as well. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. As we mentioned before, Scott's House of Flowers, one of our fine sponsors, has you covered. I was in there the other day. They are full staff, full flowers, full cards, balloons, gifts. You can name it. And they got 2 locations, Elgin and, of course, West Side Cash Road in Lawton. I want to thank the Booster Club, the Tip-In Club, for Elgin all home games broadcasted throughout this year. And we got one more to go. Next Tuesday here should wrap it up for the Elgin home slate before we start talking playoffs. 63-50, the boys with a 13-point win over the Guymon Tigers. You've been watching a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network. Have a great and safe Valentine's weekend.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.